When we're young, we don't suffer much joint and muscle pain, but as we get older, it's so important that we look for signs and symptoms and we prevent ourselves from getting joint and muscle pain. I exercise every day and I guide people to do a bit of exercise every day because it's very important to keep the heart pumping, to keep our bodies sweating. When the blood is pumping around the body, that's what makes it heal. That's what gets it to the area where the joint and muscle pain is, and it does the healing. Your blood actually heals your body. Okay, first of all, from a pharmacy point of view, we have a lot of anti-inflammatories. Now, if you take an anti-inflammatory, it allows you to get out and exercise pain-free. Since I've been a pharmacist, there's always been braces available, but they start off with cotton and they start off with wraps and really not very effective. Today, we have a neoprene or a wetsuit brace. Now, I've got to tell you, when you put one of these on the area that you want, your knee or your ankle, within 5 minutes, you can put your fingers in and it's hot. It increases the circulation of blood. So something like this can actually warm up the area without you doing anything. So I suggest, if you've got an area that is troubling you, you wear a brace before you exercise. Okay, when all of us work, when we play, when we exercise, we jar our bodies. That jarring affects our ankles, our knees, our backs and our spine, and even our neck. Today you can buy an Innosol from the pharmacy that has air bubbles surrounded by neoprene. They work like ball bearings floating over one another and they stop that jarring. So I recommend, if you're going to exercise, if you're standing up all day working in a shop, get a pair of Innosols with the air bubbles surrounded by neoprene and you'll find it'll change your life. It'll be like walking on a cushion. I believe that one, we have to eat a good diet. And when I say a good diet, lots of fresh fruits, fresh vegetables. And if you can buy organic food, I think it's better than not buying organic food, although I know it's very expensive. Number two, water. We should drink at least a minimum of 8 glasses of water a day. This flushes out our system. Our bodies are 70% water. So we need to put the water back into our system for it to function correctly. Vitamins and minerals. You know, in the food we eat today, the vitamins and minerals have been reduced. We really do need to add these into our diet to help good health and well-being. Probiotic. The most important thing in our body is the digestion, absorption and elimination. The good bacteria do all that work. And if we have our good bacteria compromised, we don't digest as well, we don't absorb as well, and we really don't eliminate as well. And this is just so important for the body's functioning. I recommend after you exercise to cool down. Just keep walking a little bit after you've had a hard jog. Walk for a little bit, let those muscles cool down. When you exercise and you go home and have a shower and you get dressed and go to work, the body keeps sweating. And there's nothing more uncomfortable than that. So what I like to do, the hot and cold shower tends to stop the body sweating after you've finished your exercise. When you look at all the things like yoga, tai chi, even running, swimming, everything's got to do with deep breathing. Why? Because oxygen is the most important thing in our life, because without it, we don't survive. With oxygen, oxygen kills bacteria, virus, fungus and yeast. So if you reoxygenate the body, you're actually helping the body. So we need to fill up those lungs and deep breathe. When people breathe, they often use only the top little bit of their lungs. We need to fill the whole of the lung to get really good oxygenation of the body.